whereas duplication casting entails recreating an exact facsimile of one's own body in its present circumstance, which acts as a true holographic mirror of its molecular structure.
Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. We are good and hope that you are doing amazing as well. Today we are going to share with you some really exciting information about your favorite superhero universe. Yes, you got that right. We are going to talk with you about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, most particularly about the upcoming Marvel movies and series. But before we go into that, make sure to subscribe to our channel and also hit the bell icon to get notifications. Now that being done, let's proceed. Whether you're a fan or not, if you live in this universe of ours, then you must have heard the name Marvel Avengers at least once. But on the off chance that you have not heard about it or have no idea what it is, then let us inform you about it. So the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a movie franchise that centers around an alternate universe of mega-villains hell-bent on destroying the world and superheroes using their powers and might to save all of us. All those heroes, heroines, and villains are based upon the characters of Marvel Comics. But if you are a fan like all of us, then you also must be going insane thinking about all the awesome movies and series that are about to come. And one thing is for sure, Marvel never disappoints their viewers. They give us exactly what we want in terms of story, acting, action, and everything. Also, since they made the year 2021 special for all their fans by bringing out 3 new and fantastic shows: WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki. In June, the much-awaited Black Widow movie was released as well. After all these cool stories, people are even more excited and intrigued to see what movie or series are going to be released next. Therefore, like your favorite superheroes, even we went into a very important mission for our viewers. We looked, searched, and researched everywhere to find all the upcoming Marvel shows that are going to be made, or can be made in the future. Just like those superheroes, we were successful in our mission because for you all, we have made and compiled a list of all those shows. So, you seem like our MCU heroes even if we don't disappoint our fans. Let's first discuss those upcoming shows whose teasers are already out and the movies are going to be released this year. If you are a die-hard Angelina Jolie fan and also love Avengers fandom, then this new upcoming film, The Eternals, is going to make your day, since it has both of them. The premise of the movie is set upon the events after the Endgame. The plot is going to be about a group of immortal beings with special powers, the Eternals, fighting with their negative counterpart, the Deviants. The premise does sound good and promises a great lot of cool action sequences. Apart from Angelina Jolie, our favorite brown Hollywood actor Kumail Nanjiani is in the movie too and will be playing the role of a Bollywood actor. This movie will be released on October 28 of this year. Next, the other teaser released by Marvel Studios was that of Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings. To be more inclusive of other ethnicities, the cast of this movie is going to be mostly Asians. Even the main protagonist of the movie Shang-Chi is going to be played by Canadian actor Simu Liu, who is of Chinese descent. The story revolves around a martial artist, Shang-Chi, who is somehow drawn into the webs of a secret society called Ten Rings. From the looks of the teaser, this 25th MCU film is going to be packed with amazing kung fu fight scenes. Then on the list is Marvel Studios' first ever animated series, What If? This series is going to be a trip down memory lane but with events all reimagined. In the finale of Loki Season 1, we saw the creation of the multiverse. Therefore, in What If, the story is an anthology of all the main events of MCU occurring in the different timelines of the multiverse but with different results. The animated characters are going to be voiced by the same actors that play them in the movies. It's going to be interesting for Marvel fans to see their favorite characters getting alternate endings. Another mention in this list is that of Ms. Marvel. It's going to be another Marvel series. The unique point about the series is that the main protagonist is going to be a Muslim teenage girl, making her the first ever Muslim superhero of Marvel. In this movie, our main superhero is a fan of Captain Marvel and writes fan fiction about getting superpowers, which she eventually does in real life. The release date of the series has not been confirmed yet, but one thing that would excite you even more is that Farhan Akhtar, one of Bollywood's finest gems, is a part of this series. The last name on the list of shows and movies to come out in 2021 is Spider-Man No Way Home, which is going to be released on December 17. In the last movie, Spidey's real identity is revealed, so everyone is on the edge of their seats to know what is going to happen next. Also, a rumor has it that old villains and old heroes of the Spider-Verse will be returning in this movie. Andrew Garfield and the OG Spider-Man Tobey Maguire could show up too. Those are still rumors. Nothing has been confirmed yet. But how cool would it be if all three of them could recreate the super popular identical Spider-Man meme?
Worlds without end.
Now that we are done with the list of 2021, let's get into the MCU 2022 ride. First on this list is the movie of our most loved time-traveling doctor, Doctor Strange. Named Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, this movie is set to be released on March 25 of next year. If you loved WandaVision and want more of that series, then you will especially not want to miss this movie because both the stories are going to be tied up somehow. And it's also pretty evident from the given title that this movie is going to involve the multiverse as well. Next up is Thor: Love and Thunder. In this movie, we get to see our most loved god of thunder in action yet again. But more than the superhero, what has the attention of all the fans is the role of the villain in this. One of the most unique and complicated villains of the Marvel series. Gore is going to be played by none other than the most talented of actors, Christian Bale. It will also be quite interesting to see Bale play the role of a villain in MCU, since one of his most popular works to date is playing the role of a superhero in another superhero world. Then comes Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. It was the first comic and Marvel movie to have a black superhero. Chadwick Boseman did a phenomenal job in this movie. Hence, after his sad demise, it's unimaginable to see someone take his place. Therefore, the role of T'Challa, the main protagonist played by Boseman, will not be recasted. Most probably Shuri, T'Challa's sister, might become the main lead of this movie. All the rest of the cast of this movie are going to remain the same. Apart from this, not much can be said about the story. Among series, it's being speculated that a series based on Hawkeye is going to come out. Nothing else is said about the story or the premise, but one thing is for sure that Hawkeye is going to retire after this one. So for all Hawkeye fans, this might be the last time you see him in action. Another series that is going to come into being in 2022 is the most interesting one, She-Hulk. The title is enough to tell you what it will be about. Now the last one on the list of 2022 is The Marvels, which will be released in November 2022. Nothing much can be said about the series except the fact that the story of Ms. Marvel is going to tie up with this one. Done with 2022. We found out names of series and movies to come out in 2023. But unfortunately, we could not find out about the story. Some of these names are Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Fantastic Four, Blade, and Moon Knight. Marvel Studios has made our upcoming year's extra special with all these new stories. After looking at this list now, we can finally forgive them for killing off our favorites in Endgame. That was all for this video. If you enjoyed it, then make sure to like and comment. Also, subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications button to get updates. Until next time, see you!